Welcome home, Peter.
Joint venture between Stark Industries and the federal government, the Department of Damage Control, will oversee the collection and storage of alien and other exotic materials. Experts estimate there are over 1,500 tons of exotic materials scattered throughout the tri-state area.
Hey, Chief, we still have another load from yesterday. We're supposed to turn this in, right?
I ain't hauling it.
It's too bad. We could have made some pretty cool stuff from all that alien junk.
I'll tell you what. Let's keep it. The world's changing. It's time we change too.
Spider-Man Homecoming stars Tom Holland as Peter Parker, and of course, Spider-Man, in the rare triple meaning movie title. Homecoming meaning he's coming home after battling with the Avengers and trying to deal with that. He's also got homecoming at his high school, and also he's coming home to the Marvel Universe proper. Now that Sony and Marvel have made up and they're all playing nice together, there's something to love here with this reunion. Well, here's 5 things you might want to know about Spider-Man Homecoming. Man, does Marvel know how to make a fun movie. I had a blast at this. Let's start here. I'm so glad Spider-Man is in this Marvel universe. I'm already giving all credit to Marvel, even though Sony is still involved in this. But it's obvious the work that they've done in tying these movies together continuity-wise is one of the main reasons this works. Whether it be from the destruction in the first Avengers movie, playing a role in the villain's development, or great fun cameos from other characters in the universe, it all just works. Like the fact that Tony Stark makes Spider-Man's suit, which happened in the Avengers movie, that just makes so much more sense than a 15-year-old making this high-tech suit. I mean, I know he's smart and everything, but it just works. And I love that all these characters are back together and the care they're taking with making that work and not just being a clever joke, I think is really important. And can we talk about this as a positive? The fact that these high schoolers actually look and act like high schoolers? How cool is that? I'm so tired of high schoolers looking and acting and thinking like college-age students or adults. These are immature kids who are learning their way through stuff, including Tom Holland as Spider-Man, which, by the way, if you don't come away getting like Michael J. Fox Back to the Future vibes from his Spider-Man, I'd be really surprised. It's such a great performance, and it really is if Spider-Man was made with Michael J. Fox back in the 80s. He's so good at it. He's got that same energy, that same attitude that's really fun and also interesting to follow. I love this character, and I love what they're doing with this high school dynamic. And here's the reason that high school stuff feeling authentic is so important. Because it adds to the character development of Peter. The way they build his character here is really smart. The themes of growth, maturity, wanting to grow up too fast, thinking you're ready for something that you're not ready for. These are great and wonderful themes, but they're going to feel a little off if he feels too old and his environment already feels too wise. It's because he's in high school that this stuff works. And because of that, the themes land and those messages land where otherwise they might not have. And this is what it often comes down to with these Marvel movies. It just adds up to a lot of fun because the characters are characters we care about, because we're having a good time. And I'm not just talking the main characters, the side characters. His best friend in this movie is a treasure. I love this character, and he's not the only one. There are characters peppered throughout this universe that we're already falling in love with and want to know more about. It speaks really well for the, inevitable sequels that will be coming down the line one after another. I'm actually excited for them because I want to expand on what's going on here, because it's so much fun to live in this world and to see these characters. It means the emotion works, the tears works, the laugh works, the whole thing works. Oh, you're getting ready for me to give my first A+ of the year, right? No, there's actually a big negative here. I say big, it's actually a little bit minor, but it does have an impact on me, and at one of the most crucial parts of the movie, the end. Now, it doesn't have the same usual problem I have with the end of Marvel movies. Actually, I like the way they handle the villain-hero stuff at the end of this more than others. It has to do with suspension of disbelief, which I know always sounds weird in superhero movies, but there is a way you have to live in a real universe in a fake universe. And there are some choices made by these characters, again, who we know and love, that do not make sense towards the end of this movie. Now, I can't give it away here. If you listen to the podcast, the spoiler cast, I'll talk about it there. But there are some moments I got distracted by things that would have never happened, the way they happened in this movie, and they're so important to the end of the movie that I think it does make a little bit of a difference. Overall, though, Spider-Man Homecoming is so much fun, so many great characters, the emotion works, the theme works, great to see all this going on and all of it going on so well. I gave it a solid A-. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. We'll get to the Best Ever Challenge here in a bit. Before we do, though, let's connect further. Hit me up on Twitter. It's at Aaron Dicer, Aarondicer. I have a lot of fun talking movies there. Also, I mentioned the podcast. Feel free to listen to that. If you do the podcast thing, all you got to do is search for SiftPop, SiftPop. Whatever podcast player you use, just search for it. You should be able to find it, subscribe, hear the podcast. We do that every week, talking the movies that are out, other pop culture stuff. A lot of fun. And then if you'd also like to subscribe here on YouTube, hit up the comments, all that kind of fun stuff, certainly would love that. And a huge thank you to those who support this channel. You can do that through patreon.com/yourmoviefriend. Support starts $3 every month. And some pretty cool perks that go along with that. Even if you're not thinking about supporting, you might want to check out those perks because I think they're a lot of fun. That's patreon.com/yourmoviefriend. All right, on to the Best Ever Challenge. This is where you name the best movie ever in a particular category. Also try to identify my choice. What is the best high school movie ever? Certainly a lot of choices in that one. I'm going to have to go with the one where Mia from La La Land gets a bad reputation. Take a guess at mine in the comments. First person to get it right does get a point. Leave your choice there as well. And as always, here's a few extra seconds to hit subscribe. Just click my face.